Two Americans can earn exactly the same salary for 30 years. They can live in the same city, drive similar cars, and work equally hard. Yet one retires with over $1 million, while the other reaches retirement with almost nothing. So what happened? Most people think wealth comes from earning more money. But the truth is far more interesting. The answer lies inside a hidden wealth system most people never notice. For decades, Americans have been told the same thing. Want more wealth? Earn more money. Get a better job. Work harder. Climb higher. And eventually, you'll become wealthy. It sounds logical. But reality tells a different story. Across America, there are people earning six-figure salaries while struggling with debt. At the same time, there are ordinary workers quietly building significant wealth. Teachers, truck drivers, office workers, small business owners. The problem is simple. Most people confuse income with wealth. Income is money you earn. Wealth is money you keep and grow. And those are not the same thing. Most people think wealth is a destination, but wealth is actually a process that follows a simple sequence: income, savings, assets, investments, financial freedom. First comes income. Without income, nothing else can happen. But income alone changes nothing. The next step is savings. Savings create security. Savings create options. Then come assets, a home, a business, a retirement account, an investment portfolio. Then come investments. This is where money begins working for you. Instead of trading time for money, your money begins creating more money. And over time, that growth compounds, eventually leading to financial freedom. Imagine two Americans. Let's call them Mike and David. Both earn $80,000 a year. Both receive similar raises. Both work hard. At first, their lives look identical. But then, something changes. Whenever Mike gets a raise, he upgrades his lifestyle. A bigger car, a more expensive apartment, a nicer vacation, more subscriptions, more spending. Meanwhile, David takes a different path. When his income increases, he saves part of the difference. He invests consistently. He avoids unnecessary debt. And he focuses on buying assets instead of appearances. 30 years later, their lives look completely different. Mike earned a good income, but most of it passed through his hands. David turned income into ownership, and ownership into wealth. The difference wasn't income. The difference was what happened after income. Every year, millions of Americans receive raises, promotions, bonuses, and new opportunities. But many never become significantly wealthier. Why? Because income growth often becomes lifestyle growth. A bigger house, a bigger car, more monthly payments, more obligations, more consumption. As income rises, expenses rise right alongside it. The result feels like progress, but often leads nowhere. The hidden wealth system breaks that cycle. It turns income into ownership, and ownership into long-term wealth. The hidden wealth system isn't secret because it's complicated. It's secret because most people never pay attention to it. In America, wealth is rarely built through one big decision. It's usually built through thousands of small ones. A small investment, a smart purchase, a decision to save instead of spend, repeated over and over again, year after year, decade after decade, quietly, slowly, and often hidden in plain sight. If two people earn the same salary for 30 years, their future will not be determined by income alone. It will be determined by what they do after the paycheck arrives. And that may be the most important wealth lesson of all. And perhaps that's why wealth often looks invisible. The wealthiest person in a neighborhood isn't always driving the most expensive car. They aren't always living in the biggest house. And they rarely look the way most people imagine. Because real wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about having choices. It's about freedom. And in many cases, it's hiding in plain sight. This is Hidden America Files. And this is one of the hidden systems shaping life across America.